Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon. It is February 24th, 2026. It's 4:38 p.m. It's 44 degrees with an 11-mile-an-hour wind, and we've had rain all day. So it's on and off, so it's sprinkling. This time I didn't bring an umbrella just because I didn't want to carry it. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about black-eyed Susans. Now there are 3 black-eyed Susans, 3 different kinds. There's like a golden yellow color, and then there's like a bright yellow, and then there's a yellow with like a little bit of red in the center with a dark brown center. These ones right here in particular that I have cut and laid down, I'm going to come along and cut all these tops off. This one in particular is the golden colored one. Some of these darker ones are the yellow with the dark center, and I have 2 out of the 3 is what I have that's right here that I've laid down, and I'll cut all these heads off and I'll mulch them into the soil. When I'm done cleaning this out, I'm going to I will pull and it came from these stumps. I'll pull all these stumps out. I have all the heads that I want. I'm going to level this flower bed, and those 2 are peonies down here. And then of course I have some random mint that I just keep pulling out, and I'll be doing that forever. I did not plant mint here. What happened was I thought, oh well, I'll get to the mint. Hopefully I'll remember. Let's get back to the black-eyed Susan. Sorry, my ADHD. But okay, so black-eyed Susans. Why do I have them, and what are they good for? I have them because, number one, they bring in pollinators. They're kind of native, they grow. They're super easy to grow. They're pretty tall, about 3 feet, 2 to 3 feet tall, sometimes even taller if they get really good nutrients and stuff. You can see that these are pretty tall. These were pretty tall. The stumps are still quite high. Anyway, they also are used to make dyes. Now it only makes the color sage green. The more foliage you use from it, which means more of the stem and more of the leaves, the darker the green, but the darkest it's going to get is about the color of celery. But if you use just the top, I know that the yellow flowers, but it comes out like a sage color. And they would boil them basically for a long period of time, wring it out, boil basically, and then just sift out all the stuff, and then that's how they got the dye, the color. And it took a lot of flowers to do it, but the Native Americans use that all over here. Now the Native Americans that lived here are different than the ones that live over on the coast where I'm from. So, but it's the same. It was the same. We had more variety for colors on the coast. I don't know what all colors they used over here. It's quite a bit of a distance, but I do know that that's what black-eyed Susans was used for. Some of them use it for medicinal purposes, but I don't know. I've never used it for any of that, including making dye, but I have it because it brings in the pollinators. It's beautiful. How I got it is interesting as well, how I got them. Okay, so the golden color, when I was over on the coast in Bandon, I picked a couple of the flowers while I was over there. I knew that they were black-eyed Susans, so I just picked the flowers and then put it in an envelope, had it in the car. They dried out. I came over, I tossed it in this flower bed, and then and that was the golden ones, and they grew, and I've had them for, like, I think about, this will be the third summer, coming up on the third summer. So I've had them bloom twice, but I've had them almost 3 years. Okay, so then the following year, after they had bloomed in my yard, the red, the yellow with the little bit of red with the dark center, when I went to the post office here in town, there was one growing in the flower box, and I picked one of the flowers, and I brought it home and dried it out and threw it in the flower bed. So that's how I got the black-eyed Susans. I did not buy seeds. I was just out and about, and I happened to run across it, and that's just how I threw it in this. And then each year when I cut them down, I cut all the heads off and I re-throw the heads back in, and I hope that at least one or two of them will get pollinated, that they grow again, and that kind of stuff. So that's basically what I have going on there. Now, the mint, it was my first year growing mint. Oh, look, I have strawberries coming back over here in this corner. It was my first year growing mint, and that one is spearmint. By the way, I know exactly which one this one is, because it was my first year. The mint died. It was just it looked just like a dead bucket full of dirt. So I dumped it out in this bed. And apparently there were something that was still in it, because now every year mint grows here, and when I clean out the bed, I dig this mint out. I follow the little arms all over the place. Some of them come out here. They mostly stay right here in this section, but I get a few that come out and poke at their heads. It pokes out over here a little bit. So I always have to remove this and dig all around my peonies and dig it all up. And every year I just get like a little tiny bit, but you have to keep doing it. Eventually, excuse me, hopefully I'll get most of it all out. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just stuff. Is that my son? No, that can't be. Like, he's got a similar vehicle, but his does not have snow tires on it. So there's that. Okay, so anyway, that's how I accidentally got mint in that flower bed. And I just every year dig it up as much as I can. I put it in small containers with some dirt, and I give it car's finally driving away. I'm sorry. I give it away to different people, different neighbors, things like that. And I tell them, keep it in a container. Don't dump it out. Might look dead, but, you know. Although I've always wondered, like, if somebody's ever had it in their lawn before and their whole lawn is intermixed with mint. And then when they mow their lawn, the smell must be amazing. Fresh cut grass with mint. Ugh. Okay, so that is my story about my black-eyed Susans. And so far we've done the giant irises, the carnations, kind of, the snapdragons, the sweet williams, the asparagus. I think that's all. Here comes the school bus. I think that's all we've covered so far. Why I have them and how I got them, because most of the seeds that I got, like, remember I got the irises from my friend Jack. And, oh, we did the bachelor buttons I got from the dollar store. I got the sweet williams from the dollar store. The asparagus, I had to buy, I bought the crowns. And I'm pretty sure I got those at Bi-Mart, I want to say. It was either, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it at Bi-Mart. And we've done the echinaceas a million times. Those are for medicinal. They're great to have. They're deer resistant, all that kind of stuff. And those I got from the dollar store. The echinaceas, I got the sweet williams from the dollar store. I got the carnations, the giant carnations from the dollar store. Snapdragons came from the dollar store. And, oh yeah, and the Johnny Jump Ups. Now those, I ended up getting those. I got a couple packages from the dollar store. I got a couple packages from Walmart. And then I also ended up getting a few packages, which I don't think any of those ones survived, but they came from Habitat for Humanity. They had gotten a bunch of seeds in, but some of those seeds didn't work. Some of them did. I had more success on the pumpkins than I did any of pretty much most of the other seeds, but you know, that's just how it works. The American seed from the dollar store is probably the best, and you can get a lot of vegetables as well as flowers. But your best bet is to make sure that it works in your zone. This is zone 6A for myself. I'm in the high desert where it's super cold at night and it's very hot in the summer and snows in the winter. Usually doesn't rain as much as it's been raining, but what? I spy tulips right here. These are all little starts right here. All of these little things. I see more right here. I see something over here. So the tulips are coming up. It's still got to snow. This is February. This can't be good. This can't be. Interesting. All right, so tomorrow, I don't know. We'll talk about the mints because I have several different kinds. So we'll talk about mints tomorrow. That's a container plant. You want to keep them in containers. And that is why over there I gave you the sneak preview on why. Okay, so we need to take a thumbnail. My hand is frozen. I need a thumbnail, you guys. Oh, here, we'll do this naughty ladybug. We'll do a naughty ladybug. There we go. There we go. All right. So peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, month, minute, second. You know the schmeal. Don't forget to rewind and be kind, especially to yourself. Oh, my dog wants to go in. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. We're up to 2014. We're slow growers. But I really appreciate the amount of time that... Oh, there's birdies over there. You probably won't be able to see him. But he's running, he's about ready to run past that little electrical box. Oh, he's foraging over there. Bruce, are you coming? All right, so peace, love, and happiness. We already did all this. I'm sorry. Are you coming? You coming? Come on. Yes? No? Come on. Come on. You coming in? You staying out? What's your plan? Okay, you're coming. All right. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.